Hey, Robin, have you ever noticed how a couple can be deeply, passionately in love with one another, but not be connecting emotionally at all? Even though they love each other, they're just
Right,
not connecting
absolutely.
emotionally. I see that a lot, And I think a lot of times when people think I've fallen out of love, it's really that they've not learned to connect with each other emotionally.
Right.
And so they fight a lot. Welcome to Ask Dr. E. We're glad that you're here. And we talk about everyday problems, emotional needs, and marital issues or whatever, current events. And so you're always welcome to tune in. I'm thankful that you're here today. We're going to talk today about a subject that doesn't get a lot of coverage. Now, the last 3 videos, I believe it was, we talked about what women wish men knew about women. And if you had a book with 500 pages in it, all of them were blank, that'd be about it for most of us, right?
For the men.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so today we're talking about what do men wish women knew about men. And this is not for the purposes of attacking women. It's not for the purpose of excusing a man's bad behavior.
Yep.
None of that. But we're talking today about what is it that men really wish their wives knew about them. So, Robin, you're going to start us off, and what does it say right there?
Okay. Pressure. Men carry pressure they rarely talk about. Men, not all men, but some men, a lot of men they shut down. They're not going to share it, nothing. They have the pressure to provide, succeed, protect, stay strong, fix problems, not fail, and not look weak.
Yeah, and not look weak and all that. And I think sometimes that is overlooked, that there's not an appreciation for what men go out and live with every day.
Is that why you say, Robin, I did the laundry?
Yes.
I'm supposed to say, thank you, you loaded the towels in the washer.
You're supposed to say that's the most magnificent
yeah,
thing
yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
So that'd be the first thing. So understand that men are under a lot of pressure. And this
it is hard out there.
It is. And this will evolve more as we go through this about what that pressure means. But another thing that men really wish women understood is they have to be respected. If a woman had to choose, if you had to choose between love and respect, you'd choose love. If a man had to choose between love and respect, he'd choose respect.
But can you really love somebody if you don't respect them?
I think it's a matter of I don't think you can if you don't respect them. But I think it's a matter of which comes first for men. Is if we have to feel respected, and I think generally speaking, women have to feel loved
And respected.
No, you don't get to add another.
Yeah, both for us.
That's cheating.
Remember, y'all's is not much. Ours is a lot.
Yeah. I think when a man comes home and he's criticized, especially when he first walks in the door, and I work at a church, so my environment here is very different than what most men work in. But if they're walking the door and immediately they're criticized because of something they didn't do or they promised they'd do, or belittled or mocked or whatever those things are by the wife or kids or all of the above, or even they feel like they might be feeling like they're dismissed, like, here, I'm home, but okay, so what? You're home.
Get in there and get busy.
And that goes back to that respect, yeah. So I think men want to walk in the door, and we want to be celebrated, that we've gone out, we've conquered.
And for me, that's an eye roll because, celebrated.
Well, bless your little heart.
I know. It's just like,
Just humorous. That's all we're asking. Just humorous.
Yeah, you're babies. You're all babies.
We're all babies. That's right. So just we want to be appreciated and celebrated. That hey, you've gone out, you've made a living, and I do appreciate that, and all that you have to put up with. A lot of guys have horrible bosses.
Yeah, they do.
And
if you're one of those horrible bosses, I hope you get sick. Whatever virus is going around, I hope you get it.
There's the Jesus coming out.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. What's the next one?
Okay. Men need appreciation too. They feel invisible. Husbands and fathers, they work, they sacrifice, they fix problems, they carry burdens. And they think nobody notices until he stops doing it. Well, that's,
Yeah.
that may be true, but if he's more emotionally connected, he will realize he's appreciated. But if you're emotionally, and you've shut down, you got this right in front of you, you'd have to be slapped in the face.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I appreciate you.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing that men like always joke about having a magic room in our house. I just throw the laundry, open the door up, throw the laundry in there, and it comes out clean. I don't know how it happens. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
We also have a magic refrigerator. I open it up anytime. It's got cold Diet Coke in there. I don't know how it happens, and I don't want to know. But if I did
Tried
it,
to teach you.
yeah. But if I did it, then I want to be bragged on. You did a great thing here. There's nobody that could stock a refrigerator like you. That's what men want. Just that appreciation. It sounds
And
dumb.
nobody says a word to me, but that's okay.
That's right. All right, and here's another one. Men have emotions, but they express them a lot differently than women do.
They sure do.
And so that's a totally different thing. It's the way I believe God made us. It's not that one way is better than the other. It's God made us male and female, and we respond to things differently. And I'm glad that we do. But some men are taught from childhood, you don't cry. That's what little babies do. If you're upset and you're crying, that's silly. You don't complain. You just you don't act weak. You just push your way through it.
You just get grippier and grippier.
That's right.
And more miserable to be around.
Just
so it's a three. Yeah.
Don't talk about your feelings. That's right. And all that stuff going on, and you sometimes wrestle with at a point, like if the boss has been on you, life's not good, marriage is maybe on the rocks or whatever, you just get to the point it's hard for a lot of men to take. Mm-hmm. And so they kind of snap. And they may lose it emotionally. Mm-hmm. And I think that's one of the faults of men. I'll say, I'm one of them, so I can say this, that we do bottle things up. Mm-hmm. And then when it comes out to the surface, it doesn't come out in a healthy way. Mm-hmm. It doesn't. So a lot of men will do what? They'll withdraw. They pull out of relationships. They become quiet. Mm-hmm. They get irritable. They will find themselves working long hours so they don't have to go home.
Mm-hmm. Change diapers, anything like that.
No, none of that stuff. They'll avoid conflict at all costs. There's a conversation they need to have, but they know it's going to create conflict, so they just don't do it. And emotionally, they just shut down. And a lot of men do that. And men, I would say to you that if that's the case with you, you're not handling it very, very well. You've got to learn to strike some balance there. What that is for you, I don't know. But it's important that you recognize it, that I'm not communicating with my wife and I'm shutting down, and this is not a healthy place to be.
No.
All right? Anyway, as we close this one up, I simply want to say to you that understanding matters, and we need to learn the art of trying to understand each other better. So what do you think women should understand better about men? Write that down in the comment section there. Maybe there's something we haven't covered here, and you could write that down. We'd appreciate that. So make sure that you tune in next Wednesday for more honest conversations about relationships and faith and emotional health, family, real life, current events, whatever it might be. And I hope that this is a blessing to you. I know it's a blessing to Robin and I to share this with you. So we love you guys.
I hope it is.
Yeah, absolutely. We love you guys very much. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye.